Hey everyone, it's Fruity Papa Paul
And Fruity Mama Yulia here.
from Awesome Healthy. How you doing today, guys? Now, yesterday was our 14th wedding anniversary, so 14 years married. Wow.
What?
Yes. So, yesterday we were watching some old videos of when we got married back in the year 2000, and it brought back a lot of memories, didn't it?
Yes, yeah, it was back in Moscow. It was very hot then. And
Very hot.
yes, and we were watching ourselves and we realized something really profound, that we are so different now compared to where we were before. And even though we are 14 years older, we actually feel younger than we were when we got married.
More vibrancy in our lives.
Yes.
Yeah, absolutely.
And this is definitely due to a fruit-based and low-fat raw vegan lifestyle that we follow and healthy overall living. So, we've been on this path for 5 years now, and prior to that, when we got married, we were nowhere near being as conscious as we are now.
Nowhere near.
No, absolutely not. And we wanted to share with you top 5 things that we learned about this lifestyle and about ourselves after being on it for 5 years.
So, the first one is,
We genuinely do love this lifestyle. We're absolutely in love with fruit and all the adventure.
We adore fruit and what it does for us.
Yes, and all the adventure that it brings along. It's not just the fruit itself, but it's the adventure, it's the lifestyle, it's who you become. What we really appreciate is that there is so much intelligence in the low-fat raw vegan movement, and we've learned more than we have ever learned in our whole life during these 5 years.
It's been a steep learning curve, isn't it? But a great one.
It's been amazing. And also there are so many people in this lifestyle who are there to inspire you, and who are different. They're different. They studied a lot of information. They've tried and tested different diets, and they chose this path because it works for them. So there is always something that we learn in this lifestyle. So it's this level of intelligence, this love for your body, for your health, love for the planet, love for future generations. So we really appreciate the fact that you can learn so much in this movement, and that this information is there to liberate you. Really is, because it makes you independent from the medical system that wants to enslave you, that wants you to be sick, to be buying tablets, and to be pharmaceutical slave, literally. So this information is there to tell you that you can make different choices and you can experience different health results, and I think this in itself is priceless.
Okay, and the second one is the raw food diet. The high fruit raw food diet is a challenging diet. Now, let's be honest, we live in a cooked food world, and most people are eating cooked food, so it's not set up for a high fruit raw food diet. So it really means that you have to plan what food that you're going to eat, tomorrow and the next day and the day after that, because you just can't go out, in the morning and hope to find all the right fruit that you're going to eat in that day, because it just isn't going to be there most of the time. So planning is key. So you've got to plan, you've got to learn how to plan, and experience does go a long way. You'll get to the stage where it's automatic and you don't have to keep thinking, oh my gosh, what am I going to eat for the next few days? You'll automatically get the food, you'll get it ripening in certain stages, so you've always got enough ripe fruit to eat. So that's another point that we've discovered on our journey in the last 5 years.
Yes, planning is certainly, it
Very
really
important.
is challenging, because we live in a cooked food world, and you've got to be organized in a way. You've got to put a lot of conscious effort into this lifestyle, and many people find it challenging. However, the results you get from it, they're really worth it.
The way you feel from it is just amazing. Yeah.
Number 3 is community, and I think it is just so important to find your tribe, to find the people who are going to support you and who also follow this lifestyle, so that we can learn from each other. Because let's face it, we go through a lot of challenges. It does bring a lot of issues to the surface, inner issues, detoxification. Then you see this world, your perceptions change, you understand this world differently, and when you are with people who you can share this information with, you feel that your heart is being healed, really. And it's very healing to be amongst people who understand you, and it's so important to surround yourself by community. So it's something that is high on our list of priorities, and we've been going to different places around the world, been traveling for 4.5 years now, and we know that community really is a choice to make. Of course, we also do live amongst people who are not as conscious, not so conscious about aspects that we're conscious of, so it is down to us to educate them. However, at the same time, we do need to be keeping our vibes high by surrounding ourselves with people of like mind. So this brings us on to the next one.
Yeah, and the next one is education in a non-violent way. Now, we were there at the start, like most people on this diet, you're like a fanatic. You want to tell the world that you're so fantastic. You've got to do what we're doing.
Eat
what
bananas.
you're doing is
Eat
wrong.
bananas.
Yeah, you've got to eat bananas. And if you don't, then you're wrong. But then you soon realise, or we realise that this is not the way to do it. This is not a good way to communicate, because people just put their defences up, build that wall, and they don't want to listen to you. And say, no, I'm not going to listen to you. You're just saying that I do everything wrong, and I'm not going to listen to you. So we soon realise that that's not an effective way. And the best way actually is to just be there. And if someone really wants to understand more about what you do and take an interest, then they will ask you, and then you can give them the information that you want to.
And the most incredible thing is that people will ask you. So it's guaranteed that if you go to a party where people eat normal food, and you bring a fruit, or all you eat is fruit, someone will come to you and they will say, well, why is it you're not eating other food? Or they will ask you about your figure, because you look very slim, or because you look very vibrant, or because you've got glowing skin, and they will come to you and they will ask you. And subtle education is also very good. You can sort of recommend books to people and just to relatives, but do it in a way that is not going to tell them that what they're doing is wrong and you are right and they are wrong, but
make them believe what they're doing is wrong.
But rather offer them a better solution. So there is a better way of doing things, there is a better way of eating that is healthier for you, healthier for the planet, and it does make people think. Okay, the next one is, this is a really advanced lifestyle. Let's face it, it really is, because it brings a lot of, as we said earlier, it brings a lot of issues to the surface. So it cleanses you, and it sort of, you feel vibrant and you feel alive, but at the same time, you face a lot of challenges, and you deal with your own, past and your own dark side, and whatever it is that needs to be transformed will be right in front of you, and unless you address it, it will be intensified, and it will be just there. It will be there, telling you, look at me, change something about this. So it's something that changing yourself on this lifestyle is a real key to succeeding on it. Yes, doing it the right way. Of course, eating low fat, ensuring that you've got enough fruit. But at the same time, let's consider the psychological change that you go through also, and it's big, it's huge.
The emotional challenges are there. You can't ignore them. They will come up.
They will, and whether it's your interaction with other people, whether it's your own past or your memories, or whatever it is that you need to transform, it is going to come up. So committing to ongoing personal growth is just so important, and also understanding it's not because of your diet that you are experiencing the situation you are in. It is because it is presented so that you understand, make the links. Okay, this, I really need to change this about myself, and it's this issue that I have to transform, and my attitude towards people is not really advanced enough or healthy enough. So it really is about raising your consciousness and about changing yourself.
gives
And
it
I have
opportunity.
to say, in all honesty, that these last 2 years have been the most challenging for us.
Yeah, they certainly have been a challenge.
It's been surreal, really. We just faced so many challenges, and I don't know. Sometimes you think that
It's too many.
it's too many.
How many challenges can you
but
face?
it is about rising up to them, and then there is a part of you, your spirit tells you, just rise up to it, and really heal yourself, address all these challenges. And so it's a blessing. This lifestyle is a blessing, the opportunity that it gives you. Okay, so this is what we wanted to share with you today in our passionate video about inner change and transformation and change of the planet, and
Change on ourselves.
rising consciousness on our planet Earth. Thank you very much for watching it.
Thanks, guys.
Yes, post your comments below, please.
As always.
As always,
Be sweet.
hang on, eat sweet,
Be fit.
and we'll see you in
Okay.
our next video.
Yes. Bye.
Bye.